My name is C.Kaspari. I have been living and working in Germany for the past 30 years. I was working at an elementary school as a substitute teacher and educational assistant, and have recently moved back to the United States and am now considering a position as a director in a child care facility, and would like to talk about a few of the responsibilities that you have as a director in such a facility. In becoming a director, you make a commitment and you take on a tremendous responsibility to several stakeholders, including the children enrolled at the center or children who are wanting to become enrolled and the families of these children. All of the center personnel, the center's boards, funders, and other agencies and administrators to whom you report or with whom you interact, the community, and you also make a very large commitment to yourself. In such a child development facility, this is what you call a system, and within this system there are three subsystems. The first one being the finance system, and then there's the system for securing and managing facilities and the equipment, and the system related to all personnel issues. Taken together, the subsystems each make a contribution to the whole. And I would now like to talk about some administrative styles in directing a child care facility. There is the managerial support approach. The leader determines what has to be done, how it is to be done, and who should do whatever the task requires. The assigned staff member is expected to report back to the manager when the task is completed or at intervals along the way. If this doesn't happen, the manager takes responsibility for checking up on the staff member and commenting on the staff's work or lack of success. The laissez-faire approach. The leader leaves much of the decision-making to the staff, which does not support the development of a center-wide system, although the staff may develop an effective system on their own. And then there are, of course, directors and managers that are natural-born leaders. Others, over time and with mentoring, reading, and studying, become leaders. The director who is a leader looks to the staff for ideas, initiative, and implementation. And within a child development center, there is several great varieties in the director's roles. Some teach while others never teach but are responsible for several centers. Some are responsible to an industry or a corporate system while others are proprietors and owners. Some make all the policy and procedure decisions while others are in settings where some policy is set by a school system or a corporate managing team. And now I would like to talk about some of the typical director responsibilities in managing such a program. You are to provide in-service training for staff and volunteers, fill roles of other staff members in an emergency situation, plan and implement a family program that is responsive to needs and interests, explain the center's program to the community, participate in professional organization, become an advocate for children, continue professional development through reading and attending pertinent courses, such as workshops, conferences, and lectures. A director is expected to have a daily, weekly, monthly, and annual plans. And an organization of all of these documents is essential in a child development center. There are several different goals that a director has, and one being develop goals and objectives in relationship to the center's philosophy, placing emphasis on the needs of the clients, to develop and maintain knowledge of standards created by the professional and regulatory groups, to work with staff, to plan a curriculum to meet the objective of the center, develop a positive working relationship with the board of directors and its committee, placing emphasis on communicating the sender's accomplishments and needs to the board. Those are just a few of a long list of goals and responsibilities of a director of a child care facility. And I hope just listening to this few minutes that I had to give you an idea of what it entails to become a director of a child care facility. It is a great responsibility, and I hope to fulfill this responsibility. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.